Hello everybody, my name is Tanner and today I'll be teaching you how to code a Vex EDR robot autonomously. This means that we will not be using the controller. It means that it will still be plugged in while it's going. So to start off, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Robot. We're going to come down to Compiler Target. We're going to make sure it's on Physical Robot. Then once we make sure it's on Physical Robot, we're going to come down to Platform Type. And you're going to make sure it's on Vex 2.0 Cortex. This is if you're using Vex EDR, not Vex IQ. Then the second thing we're going to do is we have our motor and sensor setup. You can use it there, or you can use it up here. Either one will take you to the same place. Make sure you're on motors, and you're going to first put in, for each port you have on your microcontroller, you're going to put in what kind of motor you have. I have all 393 motors. So I'm going to put 393 in all the ports that I have. I only have 4. This is just going to be for simple turns, moving, and stuff like that. Now you can name them whatever you like, it doesn't matter. I'm going to name them what I have for them. So I have my front left wheel, and this will be my back left wheel. Down here I have my back right wheel, and finally I have my front right wheel. You're going to click apply, and you're going to click OK. As you can see, you have everything here. Now one thing I know I have on mine is if you have one motor facing the exact same way, like you haven't reversed it manually, on here you're going to want to go to whichever is reversed. You'll have to do all your coding before you can figure this out. I have already figured this out, so you can do this afterwards to see, but this wheel needs to be reversed so it goes the correct way. If I apply it, you can see up here it told the robot that it's reversed. So now we're going to start on our autonomous code. The first thing we're going to make it do is simply moving forward. Now to move forward, you want to type in, all lowercase, motor. We're going to put in square brackets what motor you want to do, what motor you want to move. Now I'm going to do the front wheels, so I'm going to do FL wheel, and I'm going to end that with another square bracket, and you're going to do equals, and I'm going to put it at half speed, so I'm going to do 67. The full speed is 127. I know that's not, 67 is not half of 127, but that's how the robot sees it. So we're going to do half speed, and we're going to press enter. We're going to type in motor. We're going to do our other wheel, so it'll be our front right wheel, end it with a square bracket, equals 67. You're going to make sure you end everything in here off with a semicolon. We're going to press enter, and we're going to do wait 1 capital M SEC, wait 1 MSec. That means it will wait however many milliseconds you tell it to. Remember, this is milliseconds, and there are 1,000 milliseconds in 1 second. We're going to have it just drive for 1 second, so we'll do 1,000. You put that in parentheses and end it with a semicolon. And we're going to press enter, and we're going to make it go backwards. So we're going to type in the same thing, except for now we're going to put negative 67. And we're going to press enter, and we're going to just type it in for our other wheel. We're going to press enter, and we're going to tell it to wait 1 MSec. We're going to have to do that for one second. Now, when it says wait 1 MSec, that doesn't mean this is how long it's waiting in between. It's looking down, and it's seeing this is how long I'm going to do it for, and then I'm going to move on to the next one. So we're going to come down here, and we're going to end it with semicolon. Now, you always need to make sure you stop the motors. You always need to make sure you have a stop. So you're going to do motor. You're going to do, again, front, left, wheel, or whatever you named it, equals, except this time you're going to put 0. You're going to end it with semicolon. You do that for the other wheel. And we're going to tell it to wait for 1 second. Now, if you wanted to transition, like you want to move forward, stop for a second, then move backwards, you would simply take this what you have right here, you would take that and you would stick it in between there. So now what it's going to do is it's going to move forward for 1 second, it's going to stop and just stay still for 1 second, it's going to move backwards for 1 second, then it's going to stop for 1 second. So if we compile this, actually 1 second, yep, I saw that. You need to have semicolon after everything in here. So we're going to compile that, make sure everything's correct, and it is. So now we're going to take our robot, we're going to take our orange USB cord, and we're going to plug it in. Now, as you can see, there are a couple lights on. We're going to turn on our robot. I may do that sometimes. And now you can see you should have 2 green lights lit up. So now we're going to set it right there. And then we're going to get this cord unstuck. Now we're going to run our code. So we're going to download this robot. Once it's finished downloading, it'll have a debugger up here. You're not going to exit, you're just going to press start. There you go. And as you can see, it's moving forward for 1 second, it's stopping for 1 second, moving back for 1 second, and then stopping. Now what we're going to do is we're going to code it to turn. So we're going to exit our debugger, and turn off our robot for now to make sure it doesn't move. We're going to come down here, and there are 2 different kinds of turns. There are swing turns and there's point turns. So we're going to start with swing turns. So what we're going to do, we're going to have it turn left. So actually I'm going to turn it around so you can see what it's doing. So we're going to do, tell the motor, if I can type, motor, we're going to tell the front right wheel to go forward at 10. That means it's going to go slowly, very, very slowly. And now we're going to end it with semicolon, press enter, and we're going to do motor, front left wheel, and we're going to tell that to go full speed. That means it's going to turn very quickly. And we're going to tell that to only go for 1 second. So you're going to do 1 MSEC, and in parentheses, 1000 for 1000 milliseconds. So you're going to end it with semicolon. Now we're going to make sure it works, so we're going to download it to our robot. And that's actually going to come straight towards us, so I'm going to move this back a bit. Oh. We need to turn on our robot. That might be a good thing to do. So if you forget to turn it on, exit the debugger, then reach over, turn on your robot, then download it again. So we have it downloaded. And then, just in case, I'm going to get ready in case it's going to hit the computer. So we're going to hold this up so it doesn't get away. As you can see, it turned. So, if you want it to turn the other way, then you would do all you would do is you'd switch these two numbers, or you can just switch what motor. And as you can see, it went almost completely 90 degrees. So that would be perfect for a specific turn. And if you don't want it to turn as much, then you would just simply change the speeds. But the easiest way to change it is to change how much time it goes for. So let's say we want to do a bigger turn. So you change this to 2 seconds. Download it to our robot. And then if we press start, and it will turn for much longer. And we can reverse that by putting negatives, or we can switch the numbers. There are many ways to change it. So once it's downloaded, we can press start. And it will turn the opposite way. Now I'm going to show you point turns. So we're going to exit the debugger. And just for now, I'm just going to, if you want to take a look at this, this is all you need for a swing turn. So take a look at that. So now I'm going to change it to a point turn, which is where it only turns on one point. So we're going to do our front right wheel equals 0. You're going to have that not moving. Remember, always end it with a semicolon. You're going to press enter. We're going to do motor front left wheel, and it's going to be full speed. This is whatever speed you make your other wheel, that is going to determine how quickly it will turn. So I'm going to have it turning very fast, and just to be safe, I'm going to tell it to not move any other way, and we're going to have it turn for let's do 2 seconds. So that's all you need for a point turn. So let's try it out. Let's download it. And because of the way this is built, it might look a little, it might turn a little weird. But because I have Omni wheels, it shouldn't, but we can still try. So if we start it, as you can, it did turn a little weird because of the way that the wheels are placed. But the idea of it is that one wheel will hold it against the ground and the other wheel will make it turn. In my opinion, point turns are slower, but they're safer turns. Swing turns, if you're doing a competition and you need to turn very quickly, swing turn would be best, but it's very hard to get it just right. So I hope you like this tutorial on how to code it autonomously, and I'll be soon uploading how to code it for the controllers so you can control it right then and there. So can't wait to see you in the next one.